Checking out Synergy today. We are building a colony in this sort of like apocalyptic desert sort of setting where a big part of the game is trying to like keep everything sustainable and also deal with water problems. The art style is fantastic. This is by Goblins is publishing this. It is developed by Liker Studio. It came out here in April 16th in 1.0 over here on Steam. I played a demo of this a long time ago, and we're gonna try it out and see if we can keep our desert colony alive. So we got like this. We'll start, with the basics. Put houses down, farm some water, and scrounge up some trees, dig up some rocks. But then we can explore the world outside, kind of in, I guess, a little bit Frostpunky style anyway. All alone, the last children of mankind, or so they feel, the well of their hope was now run dry, just as our lakes and aquifers did long before. There you go, there's sort of what's happening here. With their backs against the wall, several villages sent representatives to search for water in the province of Bakalon. Heavy is the burden that weighs on our shoulders. Without us, our homes won't have so much as a single drop to drink. After a long journey, we finally found an area where hot springs are plenty, but we still have to build a station capable of treating the water. We must first lay the groundwork, otherwise we won't build anything at all. Okay, so this is just a stockpile laying on the ground here, and we're going to build our colony around here. We got nasty green water, we got funky trees, we got weird berries, and we're trying to build something sustainable here, and by placing down a founder's square, a starting square, basically, and put it down like that's fine. And so we're gonna have, you can see that square outline there. So we're gonna have like different districts sort of placed out. And so we'll have like a farming district, and we'll have a crafting district, and eventually we'll have a good sized town with these little separate pod areas. For now, with the basics though. Look at this art style though. Look at that. There's old Malkion over there. But anyways, they're going to come over here to build the Founder Square. There's our stockpile. We'll follow this thing over here. But as we get this built, we'll have to put in some houses, some tents to start with. So we'll put some tents down. I think we'll do something like that. Oh, there's a tree there. The tree, I think, counts as... Yeah, people like living next to that tree, so we won't get rid of the tree. We'll leave the tree. But our space is kind of limited, and so you can see this zone here. Not everything has to be within that space, but it's good for things to be in that space. And you can see there's sort of see that green line there. So things want to be near the town center, and so as we grow, this will grow a bit, the square, but we'll also put out additional ones. And as they it's done. As they place this thing down, we'll get the houses down, which they're going to want water. They're going to want food, the basics. We're gonna get ourselves a field laboratory, because this is like a unknown place to us. We're like, we don't know what's going on here. We got all these freaky trees, we've never seen them before. We don't know what they do, and so we have to go out, like, scrounge them up and like study them to figure out what they are and what they eat and all that. This kind of feels like it's got this sort of like apocalyptic desert theme, and then we'll have different seasons that come in and like mess with us, and droughts and all kinds of things. It feels kind of alien, like we're on an alien world, and we're trying to find stuff, because we're gonna go out and we're gonna add an analysis, and we're gonna go analyze that tree, and we're gonna analyze that bush over there, and those bushes over there, and hopefully some rocks. Yep, there's some stuff, some of those, and some rocks over here, like that, little cinder sprouts. And as they discover them, we'll see what happens with that. This is... What do you want? Let me get... There's no water. There's no clean water around. That's what they're crying about. And there's no storage building nearby, which I need to get. So let's go ahead and get a small warehouse. Can I turn you? There we go. We'll put a warehouse like right there. All right, I forgot the warehouse. The warehouse will go in there, and then they'll get... That'll be better. Lots of tech. Big tech tree we can take care of and add in, like, explorers' huts and kitchens and medical bays and all that will be added in eventually. And it's like sort of So what's this one's like a kitchen, but then there's also boosts to that tech that kind of add on to it. Better knives, cooking times, you know, that kind of stuff. As we get into this. So there he goes. He's building us a warehouse, which is what they're crying about. And we got did we get one of these done? Okay, so there we go. So we found the sunshade tree. So we know that if we trim it, chop it down, it gives us these tree trunks. If we harvest it though with an arborist's workshop, it'll give us sticks. And so depending on what you do with this tree, you get different resources. And a lot of these resources out here, like these shrubs, we could yank them all out of the ground, be done with it, and they're gone. But if we leave a couple of them around, they'll slowly regrow as long as we keep one there. So we got to kind of sustainably like do this, otherwise we will die. So the demo had me put, or not the demo, the tutorial had me put like adjust my priorities and storage of this, but I think it's fine. We'll leave it as it is for now. Oh, there's tutorials. Look at that. Yeah. So we need to get some water. So let's get, this is probably a really important one. We're going to get down a pontoon. This is going to yank this green water out of the ground. Like right there. And you can see the green lines. It's all connected up. That's good. Like that. And then that funky water. So what it's going to do is going to take that water and clean it. And then we'll put it into one of these water towers, which everybody wants a water tower. People like water. As long as it's in range of that and that, we're good. And so this will clean the water, toss it in the water tower, feed it to the people. We should get some roads around here also. So let's do something like... I'll chop some of these trees down, but not all of them. That one might go, actually. Let's do a road. That way. We'll kind of plan some things a little bit. And like that way. And like over there. We don't need a ton of roads, but we'll get a few of them just to kind of help move things along a bit. There we go. Okay, so let's chop. So we're going to chop down this tree. We're going to chop out some bushes like that. And is that a ruin? Yeah, that's a ruin. Well, we'll grab that in a minute. Let's grab one of these. And we're looking for some rocks. I wish I'd been closer to these rocks. There they are. That's what I'm looking for, these. Those rocks. So again, that the rocky emanation will spit some things out as time goes on. Hey, Uncharted Sectors, how's it going? I need more housing capacity, which I think... 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do more. I left a little bit of a gap there, didn't I? Well, that was silly of me. Here we go. Gives us a little extras there. That'll give us a bit of a workforce. Start here. And we need to get a cellar. Right, a cellar. So the cellar will hold our foodstuffs. Which again, we're going to keep it close to all this. And you can see kind of like where the line is there, where we can build it. The square. This needs someone to work it, so we're going to add somebody in there. We may grab 2 people in there. We'll do 2, just make sure. Keep getting more receipts of things that we've discovered. So we've got like these cabbage shrubs will give us vegetables if we tear it up. If we have a picker's cabin, which we need to make, it'll give us vegetables. So we get vegetables no matter what. Picker's cabin I need to get early on also, which I forgot about. And we're going to grab these bushes down here, I think. So we're going to put it on the very edge of our system here. I think it's okay there. And then we'll start picking. Perform some surface analysis, which is what we've done. Have a pontoon with the water tower. Build a research center. Right. Where's that one at? Is it that one? That's the cutting station. I think it's... Oh, you know what? I gotta research it, don't I? There it is. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that as soon as we can get some science points. Okay, we want a picker's cabin. We're going to put 2 people in there, and we're going to say, I want you guys to pick. Yep, do some picking. Pick, hey. pick. Pick down there. Those banana plants. And also want you to... Come on, you can do it. And I also want you to pick over here. Those diluvian bushes. And that should keep us fed, I think. These are telling me that they're built. Thanks. Surface analysis. I thought we did 5. Oh, we're working on our last one. That'll be our 5th one, I think. If there's anything else we need to do, you'll have a question mark. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, I didn't get these bushes yet. Gotta look at those bushes. And those mushroom rocks. And there's a lot of stuff we gotta look at still. There we go. Okay. So resource-wise, there's our food stuff up there. Cooked meals, we'll get that in a second when we learn how to make kitchens. There's our water. Cleaning water is going down. It's going to be something we're going to deal with. In every, season, it'll advance. We're temperate right now, so everything's fine. Here's our medicine. Finished products, we're not there yet. Artifacts, we'll find out exploring the world. Population, we've got 14 people. We got no one free to do any jobs. And there's 5 working and 9 other tasking. Oh, maybe I'm reading that wrong. That might be how many's coming in. There's health. We got well-being and social and culture and knowledge. There's the buildings that do it as well. Okay. One of these is the bush. No, there's the rocks, which we want to use those to build a lot of things. And a lot of these rocks, we're going to make sure we keep kind of cutting these things out because we're going to need them. We'll go ahead and yank out these ruins, too, because we're going to need those. And I wonder if putting a road down this way would be a good idea. We can put one out to this picker. Put one out like this, I think. Just help him kind of haul that stuff back over here. It's got to go actually up this way. So things don't have to be, it's anno-like, but they don't have to be like touching roads so much. It just sort of helps them walk faster, as you can kind of see there. So yeah, I probably should put that closer to the cellar, but we could put another one in and have one over on this side, grabbing these. Probably not a bad idea to have a second one of these. So yeah, I can go out there, but I think because of that green means it's going to be good for us. And the whole game kind of runs on this sort of point system. I forget where to see those numbers though. And oh, is that it? Yeah, prosperity. 242. The big number in front of my face. So the whole game kind of runs on this system, where our goals are by hitting these prosperity numbers, and we do that by building towns connecting to that, which gives us prosperity and advances us into new stuff. So we want to go ahead and pick that, and also want to pick these fellas as far as I can. That's probably fine. The petrified giants. Yeah. Okay, so they'll get to work on those. And let's see what else we need to get done. Can I get my tech done yet? Do I have enough for it? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the research guy. Research guy is going to go in. Again, he connected up, so he wants to be nearby. So we'll put him in right here. There we go. See what else, anything else that I missed. Make sure I got all my stuff done. Yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. So, once we get to the point of having a... Where is it? There's a research guy somewhere in here. Well, take my word for it. There's a research guy somewhere in here, and we can go out and scout the world. I may not remember where he's at, but he's somewhere. Yeah. I thought it was over here. Well, we'll find it eventually. When we need it, we'll find it. And then we can go send some parties out to go explore. So, oh, it only counts as one surface analysis. Well, they're working on it, so it's okay. So research center is just basically just gonna add in those research points so we can get new stuff in here. Hey, Antwerpia. And the main goal here, we'll probably get a couple of these pontoons because the main goal here, we're clean water harvesting. We're having this green water turning into the clean stuff so people can drink it. The main goal here is to basically keep a good stockpile of water for whenever the bad times come and survive the terrible seasons that it throws at us. So, it was Star Wars Day a few days ago, so I might have some extra Star Wars jokes. Bear with me. What did, Chewbacca, when he was young and he first started learning to fly the Falcon, he crashed it the first time. Did you hear about this? Apparently it was a Wookiee mistake. Let's get some research done. There we go. Now we got 7 workers, 7 other taskers. We're basically hauling things around. And let's see what other kind of tech we want to look towards. We got 3 things. We can get... Hey, there it is! Exploration missions. Excellent. We need 10 research for that, so we're not going to get that anytime soon. We can get toxic water purification, which might be good. It's going to be good soon enough. Sticky situation. I think I want the cooking one, though. That's this one over here. We need 10 science for that before we can get there. It's not that bad. That's about as good a compliment I can get as one of my dad jokes. Here's all the things that we have researched so far. Well, some of them that we researched so far. And we can see what they give us. We can see some we haven't seen yet. The orange hydra tree. The trickster roots. Such a pretty and like... pretty's not maybe that right word, but such a unique art style and looking game. Maybe that's why I feel like it's more alien than deserts, but maybe it's both. Alien deserts. Our founder square can upgrade, and it might be about time to do that, actually. We can do that whenever we get... What do we need for that? We need, I guess, the tech for it, so we'll wait. Not yet. But we'll get there. So we pluck some cabbages, but we don't pluck all of them. We leave them there so they can keep growing back. Did we get that thing over here? We did. We did. Yeah, he's kind of slow with these surfacing now. I wonder how many of these things I need to do. Besides 5. Oh, there's one there. Another one. See, it says I'm doing it, but I'm not. Ooh, look at all those. I have one of those tech things. Let's get those brambles out. I've heard of the show Scavenger's Reign. Cartoon in this style where people are crash landed on a weird alien planet. I have not heard of it. Huh. I'm gonna hire someone else there to get this taken care of a little faster. I think food's looking okay. Food stuff is good. We don't have any cooked meals because we don't know what to do with it. Where's my tech meter? There we go. We got 5 knowledge, so we need 10 before we can do much. I could hire... Ooh, look at the thing there. Hire that. And yeah, you can see with each one, they've got, like, there's someone there, he's playing with the claw game, and he's playing with an iPad. There's my warehouse, which does, as things get tossed in there, it fills up. He's over there picking berries. Water distribution center needs resources and basic infrastructure. So that's this upgrade, right? To get that, I think that I forget what needed that. Sure, it's an upgrade somewhere in here. Oh, we got a bunch of tech all of a sudden. So grab that. And we can do exploring now, but I think... Let me see, make sure that I'm not forgetting something that the tutorial had me do early on. There's a toxic water purification, maybe. Probably not the most urgent of things. There's... Oh, yeah, that's it. Tables and green spaces. That's what we want. So that'll allow us to upgrade our town hall here. So we need a bunch more science. We could do the exploration right now. Let's go ahead and do it. We got the points for it. Let's get built. So let's put in the new stuff, which is our kitchen. Which, again, is going to be somewhere nearby here. We're going to put it over here, probably by... I might move that road. So I can fit it in there, because that seems like a good spot for it. Do you rotate? Oh, you do. But you kind of take over my road spot. So I'll put you there. And I think I will road... I'm going to road like that. And I might delete that road. There we go. We're kind of precious of our space here. Let me see here. So I have 7 knowledge points. Where do I see my knowledge points? I thought that was it. That's not it. It says 5. Maybe I'm producing 5. How much do I actually have, though? I'm sure it's in front of me somewhere. Is that it right there? The 8? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, as soon as it's hires, we'll toss somebody in here to get to work. And we will make some snacks. We can make rough porridge out of seeds and water, or mushroom soup out of mushrooms and water. A lot of water. We'll take the rough porridge. I think we can get that. I think we can get the seeds from like these guys over here. Cinder sprout, what do you give me? Oh, we haven't looked at you yet. I guess we're gonna figure it out. I wonder if I should cancel that. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Where's this guy at? I'm gonna hire another person over here. Let's get this stuff done. I guess we got it though because my thing went away. No, it didn't. How are we looking over here? Lots of picking going on. I could move it to where I get those bushes in line in my area. So yeah, we need those seeds done, and I'm assuming that's where it's coming from. I'm not sure. There's mushroom seeds. The mushrooms come from up here. Giant fungus up here. Which we could pluck some of those. This is invasive resilient. Ah. See what we can find here. We got 20 more, so I'm going to save up until we can get to 30 for the new upgrade here. The kitchen's in. Let's go ahead and get the exploration hut in. If I can find it. There it is. And again, this guy will kind of camp out over here somewhere. Sounds good. Then we'll go do some exploring. We'll see our world map here. And we'll do some exploring. Hey, we got people coming in. Look at that. We got kids. Hooray. 8 slots of housing left. Are we getting anywhere on these surface analysis? I'm not sure what I can do about it, actually. Seed scattering and seeding injure citizens. This one, watering kills the plant. Oh, maybe I just need to look at them. Oh, I guess I just need to look at them. Okay. Already, our volunteering movement is encountering its first obstacles. What little we produce can barely sustain the treatment center, let alone provide for our neighbors in need. On our own, we lack the numbers to properly manage this area. We need better extraction facilities. More than anything, we need more manpower. We settled on exploring the nearby areas in the hope of finding new partners. Okay, Explorer's Hut getting built. And as soon as I get my tech, which I need 5 more, we will get the new center here, town center. And then these, you can see some of like these big guys here. Like I can't mine that right now. I can't pick it up, but we'll be able to mine it eventually. Explorer's Hut done. Okay, let's go explore the world. So look at the world. There it is. And look, it has this cool, like, check that out. Look at that. Ooh. So this is where, like, there's a lot of games that do this style, but this is where I was thinking Frostpunk. It's where I mentioned that. We take our explorers, we're going to grab them some food, and we're going to go explore some things. There's a camp over here. Let's go send them out there to go do it. So an expedition. We're going to give them some vegetables. And we want to make sure they've got enough to make it, so they can make it. They got enough now for a trip out and a trip back. We want them to explore more, so let's go give them more vegetables. They can do like 3 destinations in the area now with all the food we've given them. So get out there so they can kind of hop around some places. The cave is our quest is to go explore that. To go find more people. We got 2 more science for that. And our prosperity is at 400. Housing satisfaction at 402 anyway. What kind of views do we have here? Housing satisfaction. Districts, yeah. Water distribution. Expedition has left. There we go. We got a dry season coming up, so we need to make sure we get some water stockpiled. I have the green spaces. Oops. Green spaces thing is done. So let's upgrade this guy. I'm not sure. Do we not have enough? It was just in the research tree. I thought I just did. Oh, there it is. I read it there, and oh, wow, I think I had it. Okay, done. Now we upgrade, so we can go to a green park square or a display square. And the difference, you can kind of see what it does. So this is going to give pickers, cabins, arborists, and agricultural farms +2. This one's going to give forage, kitchen, cutting stations +2. So what do we want to do? We want to be like a farming people or a workshop people. More science points, more heritage points. These are 2 currencies we'll use later on. Number of resources harvested 30% or more storage capacity. When I played the tutorial, it had me do this one. And so I'm going to do the display square, which does make more sense to have better production, more storage. Sure. Make that. There we go. We got walls now. Hooray. So you can see the boost it's giving to all the kitchens and things. Let's go see if my explorers are still out exploring. Oh, that was the meter right there. You can see the yellow one there. That's where they're going. I'm going to put in another, because we got this heat wave coming in, let's put in another pontoon. Once I get some more branches, I guess. And this is going to take this nasty water and make it into something better. And we can go ahead and trudge up a few sticks if we can find some sticks. I can get rid of this tree, I suppose. These guys will give me sticks if I tear them up. There's some way over here. Let's just take care of, like, these. And that's probably good. Did we ever find any food here? Any of these seeds? What gives me seeds? Where's my research? Book of knowledge. So we know those give me sticks. see any seeds yet? I don't see any seeds. We know these guys are going to give us mushrooms. Maybe we should just go... Maybe we just do the mushroom thing. Let's just do mushroom soup. And then let's go harvest some of these mushrooms over here. Because they're over here. You know, they're just asking to be plucked. Get rid of those. So you see kind of this zone here. And I think that will keep making mushrooms. Mushrooms are going to be important because mushrooms we're going to need when we get toxic water stuff. Those are going to make it to where we can clean the water. Although nocturnal illuminations are rather rare on the explorer's track, today the sunset shyly, the sunset, is this a tongue twister? Today the sunset shyly unveils an orange glow of a collection of torches. Huddled in a semicircle near a lake, the villagers make way for the newcomers. A decanter containing some fresh infusion is passed around before the mirror-masked storytellers approach their audience. Which approach will you choose? One by one, the storytellers take on the role of a child with different bodies and ages. The universe offers her 3 new lives, filled with torments and friendships that die almost the moment they are awoken. However, the child remembers her short-lived friends. In her final moments, she manages to pay tribute to these girls about whom she knows both so much and so little. After the show, the gap between the audience and the storytellers closes in. The artists place wooden beads on the surface and sharpen their chisels. The explorers will also wish to hear the popular tales and remember them with the pictogram-covered necklaces. Trading stories would honor their tradition, although the party could also use its speaking time to convince the storytellers to join their city. So, do we tell a tragic tale, talk about our discoveries, we get a random roll, or we tell them a hopeful tale? Now, let's roll the dice. They're not impressed, and they focus their attention on the people in the audience. The city's tale, our city's tale, will not be immortalized on this day. No. No. Okay, we're gonna go explore this cave over here. Because that's my quest. Alright. I think it's a pretty exciting story. We added like 5 dad jokes in there. They weren't impressed. Much like chat. You guys just don't know what humor is. I'm trying to think. I don't think this adds to our storage. I think it just adds to the range of our storage. It's 400 clean. There's only 36 water in here right now, so we got to get some water yanked in here. Good humor is an ice cream truck. Yes, yes. Pop this guy over there. Neither do you. You know what? As long as you laugh at your own jokes. That's all that matters. As long as someone's laughing. We got people on work. We probably need to go lower some of these. Let me put... There's only one there. Let me drop this down one. And... Oh, you know what? I gotta drop this down. Drop those down. Because we need people hauling things around. There we go. Things weren't getting done. They are picking and plucking. It's probably okay to keep 2 people in there, though. Housing space, housing space. Still 8 spots. Okay, so we gotta get those. We gotta figure out where those sticks. Well, I plucked those sticks. We get them. There's the sticks. Okay, we made it to the place. Truth in the myth. As they walk by the walls covered with paintings and tapestries, our explorers are both awed and confused. Pieces of many different styles are gathered here, all clashing in an epic artistic struggle. Captivating as they are, none of them notice the old woman watching them. Beautiful, isn't it? These pieces represent moments no words could ever describe. They are encounters with the unknown scattered across entire decades. She notices a guard attached to the hip of one of her visitors. She notices a gourd attached to the hip of one of her visitors. Her hand tightens. Follow me. I have much to show you. All right. We follow the old woman on her guided tour of the building. We do our best to try and uncover the truth behind these accounts. She says, pointing a finger to the mosaic, but our means are limited. You look like you've done a study or two. Avoiding the gaze of our explorers, she continues. We could all benefit from this. The area is sorely lacking in water. If you agree to help us, we could grant you access to all of our knowledge. Yeah! We have enough water to proceed with the trade. We can also reach out to the archivists again. So we can do a new trade. We give them water, we get 5 science, or we give them, or we get we get both heritage points. Yeah. Okay. Let's go visit this one. Do we need to send him back to the city? Let's see what happens. Okay, we got 300 score. Good. Gotta build a forge, tools. That's all gonna be a tech thing. So we need to find the forge. There's tool production. Is that it? That's the trade spot. There's health stuff. It's gotta be this one. But I need a lot of science. Got no science. So we'll get there in seconds. Okay, but we have enough for this, I think. Yeah. So the we got more. We'll have something for more water because our water is a little on the light side, and we would like more water. More water, more better. So these guys don't have any mushrooms, so they're just standing around chatting. Those bums. We'll get there eventually. We could have no one in there, I suppose, because no one's because they're just chatting because there's no work to be done. This will at least give us a second water source, but I think this is kind of we got a mushroom in there, so they're working on it again. This will at least give us a second water source. I wonder if it would have been better to have, because I got 2 people in here. I wonder if it would have been better to just crank in more people, if that would make it more better. So base is 50%. Having a second person in there, it makes it 65%. So I guess this is only 32%. Purses and efficiencies 25. Oh, I see. So it's the same. Okay. Fossilizer. A storm is raging with close to no mountains around. The explorers are exposed to the risks of lightning. Searching for shelter, they follow tracks left by previous travelers and reach a tower equipped with a lightning rod. Lit from the inside, the building arouses the group's curiosity. The scientists enter a round hall, at the center of which lies a dome. A complex formula is carved in a nearby stone slab. It seems the central dome is a machine intended for condensing plant matter until it fossilizes and becomes mineral. It requires a live storm and a large quantity of supplies to be activated. So we fossilize food, turn our food into rocks, basically. Or we can fossilize our plant matter, which I don't have a lot of that. So we're going to fossilize some food. I'm sure this will be great. After half an hour of treatment, the food dehydrates and turns into mineral deposits. So we're making, like... Do we have enough food to go on? I think we do. It says we still have... I don't know. Well, we'll see. Get out there. So we could probably use another person in here, but I'm gonna keep. We got 2. Yeah, we need maybe 1 less actually. I'm worried about taking 1 person off of that. This. So maybe we take 1 off of here. 1 less picker. When the explorers come back, we'll have people back. So that will be good. We need more people in this town. And then research-wise, did we get it yet? Tool production? We need 50 of that stuff. We'll get it when they come back. Whenever the explorers are back, we'll have it because they got it in their pocket. They got science in their pocket. However that works. That's a arborist workshop. We should get one of those around here somewhere. We can expand our range with an extension. We can buy an extension. And that might not be a bad idea to have extension up here so we can grab these rocks, these mushrooms. There's a lot of good stuff up here that I think that we need. So I'm going to do it. It cost me just some of this. Yeah. And we're going to build it up here. We can go something like that. I think it's probably all right. Get ourselves, so this is all going to be in that same zone now. So now we can get ourselves another picker cabin. We can see what we can get access to that stuff a little easier. Hoping to refill their water supplies, explorers head towards a lake. Sadly, the water's transparency is deceptive, as it contains a mixture of acids that even the best filtering process can't handle. I'm willing to attempt drinking such water. The party's about to leave when a red, scaly creature suddenly bursts out of the water. For a split second, an abdomen marked with protuberant silverish veins appears on the surface. What am I reading? Before disappearing beneath the blinding reflection of the sun again. Explorers are intrigued by this unknown creature, but their thirst wears them out, and it's still not too late to look for some fresh water in the nearby streams. Okay. An abdomen marked with a protuberant silverish vein. Okay. However calm the water looks, the creature seems to be hiding perfectly within its depths. While the explorers are searching for it, something else catches their attention. A turquoise glow seems to be shining through the rocks. It's a familiar color that makes the whole party wonder whether there can be a tablet underneath the surface. Tablets are good. Collecting it would require at least one explorer to stay underwater for a considerable amount of time, and the water's acid content can't be underestimated. So what do? Put some protective gear on. We don't know what that stuff is. We don't got tools. Search, roll the dice, or come back later. We probably should come back later, because I'm sure we can get better gear and come back. But you know what? If I got a dice in my hand, I'm going to roll it. The diver's suit quickly gets soaked through, and the party is forced to get her out of the water. She suffers minor skin irritation for her efforts, but she got it. Excellent. Get back to the town. When she gets back, she's getting a pat on the back. You know what? Might get maybe 2 pats on the back. She did good. Did good. I want to get a grabber. One of these. This one's picker cabin. And I want to put it like out here somewhere because it's still in range. But look at all this stuff we have now available to us if we put it out this way. It's a long walk out there, but I think that'll be good. And then we can harvest some things around here. I'm going to get a road, though. That's going to need a road. So let's road that. How you been, T-Kitty? Anything else we didn't... Oh, yeah, but there's some barbed brambles. It's a big map. That one's done. Let's get one more person in there. And we're going to mark these spots. So we're going to pick... I don't know where to pick first. Probably that. That's like a good area, I think. Oh, we have to pick one or the other, don't we? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll grab... Man, I don't know. This is a tough decision. We can get... Like, that one can actually reach this stuff. So we'll have one grab the rocks. We'll have one task over here for these shingle things. Cinder sprouts. And then I want one over here for these mushrooms if I can get it. They don't light up like they need picking. Maybe I don't pick those. Those might be just the arborist thing. Probably. So I'll just do the 2 for now. If we get more people, we can put more people in there to do it. Water's down to 38. It doesn't seem to be going up. So we might need to look into getting... I have the tech now for a few things. We can get this... Oh, no, I still need 50, don't I? I'm thinking I had it already. This one only costs 10. Alternative ways to extract water. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. They'll be back in a second, and I can probably get more. Oh, there we go. So we got a new trade unlocked. Some citizens got sick during the expedition, but she got a tablet. Excellent. So she's a little sick. We don't have healthcare yet, so she's going to have to just, like, rub some dirt on it. There is, like, these, what's the word? Decorations. And they make things a little nicer. So we're in tents right now. We don't like tents. But you can see it gives us, like, well-being, social, culture. And so these things give us... I think they give us bonuses. I think. Anything else you can go and explore here? I'm sure there is. I don't see any question marks. Maybe you got them all. I should have you do something, it seems like. I should have you do something. Let's go, like, let's just look at some things again. I think we got them all already, though. We'll do one more little walk around. Why am I doing that one? Okay. Yeah, water is kind of dangerously low, which is why I got this. So this will filter water, and it'll help keep us alive, basically. That, I guess. And that should hopefully keep us alive. I'm thinking maybe 2 of these. So we got to take, it takes nasty water, and it's going to take some mushrooms. And it'll use those mushrooms to filter that water. Now, I'm using my mushrooms for this. I think I should probably change it over. I don't think I have those seeds, though. I don't know how to get those seeds. So that's a bit of a problem. I'm not going to do it I'm not going to do any more exploring just yet. It still didn't give me enough for the trade place or the tool place. There's our new houses. I could get, like, a better cooking thing, better knives, so we can cut those other plants. Increase the capacity of explorations. What's over here? Increase the range of harvest buildings. Increase the harvested amount for some resources. Well, the seeding procedure tends to change from species to species. We can conduct botanical studies so our pickers can seed the plants. New ways to collect resources from plants. Wait till we get that 50 in here. Hey, in spirit. How's it going? In spirit. Not in spirit. In spirit. How's it going? So this doing any good? I don't know if well-being went up any. I don't think it did. I think it's just a decoration. Oh, there's the sick one. You right there? Health condition is worrying. Oh, you know what else? What else we should probably get, maybe even before we get the other one, is hospital stuff, healthcare. Let's go ahead and get that. We don't need people dying. So we'll throw this one in. We'll kind of keep it in line over here. Does it matter where it's by the houses? There's a plant right there. I'll put it right there. Yeah, Uncharted Sectors, thank you for subscribing. So that's our pharmaceutical factory, which then feeds the infirmary. That one does want to be next to houses. So I'm going to stick it over here. I suppose we should we'll do some more exploring. But I kind of want to make sure that we get, like, you know, some water in here. We definitely need some mushrooms. This is going to change over. How many mushrooms do I have? Where are my mushrooms at? We got 8. So, yeah, we got to get some mushrooms. Let's trim that guy. Are there not many more mushrooms around here? Is that it? There's some mushrooms way down here. That seems like a long way for some mushrooms. Well, thanks, Uncharted. Okay, so this also is going to take mushrooms and water and make some medicine. Can we change it to... Either way, it's still going to be... make a couple of those, I guess. Yeah, I'm having water problems. Real bad water problems. Let's do... let's crank it up. We got to get water brought in quick because it's about to get real hot. We're already dying of thirst, and there's no water here. And you're trying to take more water for this thing. I'm gonna pause this one. You can let's not worry about that just yet. We'll need it for the infirmary. I don't think I have any. They take like medicines to help. We do have some. We do have a few. Okay, so we'll leave her there to fix up some people. This is also taking water, which we got a lot of basic food. We don't have good food, but we got basic food. We can get that forge built. Get some tools in this place. I guess we can go and trim some of these guys. And hey, there's oh, those aren't sticks. Those aren't sticks. Get 16 of them if we pluck this guy out, but I worry that we won't get any more. But that would give us some water. So we got mushrooms. We just need toxic water. I think it should work here. To get toxic water... filters unclean water to clear it of its larger particles. Destroys most pathogens through boiling. Can I switch you over? Oh, I can't get you over on toxic water yet. So that might work also. Water's going up now, though. So we need to get, like... where's the toxic water one at? Here. But we also need to get that upgrade. Toxic water harvesting. So we can just yank toxic water out of the ground and then throw it into there. Into the pit. See if we can get, like, up a decent amount of water. Situation is dire. The water storage systems are still quite rudimentary, and the quantity of water evaporating is too high. Survival of all our citizens is in jeopardy. A legend is spreading through the city, fueled by the delirium of thirsty, or perhaps by despair. Some say a philosopher named Vestagal had her laboratory built in an underground chamber. Said chamber is said to condense humidity, thus fueling the woman's experiments without limits. Such abundance is nothing but a myth, but even so, many citizens are ready to risk their lives searching for it. The only way to prevent them from such folly is to provide them with the water they need. We need to resupply and fast. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hopefully we're going up. Where's my numbers here? Let's see here. They consume it with +8 hydration. Citizens lose 1 hydration per day. And they drink 110 units. So we're still okay. We're getting there. So we're continuously producing 90. Yeah, man, we need more. If I put in, you're all having snacks right now. So I put another person in here. It'll be better. There's not like a diminishing returns, it seems like, because we're getting 25% per person no matter what. Okay. We need some science. Are you sciencing? Science more. Need more people. Okay, we should have some mushrooms that have been brought in too. Yeah, we got 22 of those now. What's that one? Oh, we got that's it. Produce enough clean water for a cycle. Still going down. Stop drinking water. I'd build another one, but I don't have, like, the people to man it. So that won't do me any good. Play 2 copies of one or several suggested elements in the district for 100 points. Paper mill, arts house, tea bar. We could go out and do a little more exploring, but I'm afraid to take people away from it. I need 3 people, and I don't really have that. Water is going up, though. Hey, are we doing it? Yeah, we're maybe. Maybe. I could try switching this over and just, like, running it for a minute. We'll let, maybe we'll let one finish its cycle, and then we'll switch it over and see if it... And switch it over to toxic and turn this one on. And see if that will speed up our production. So we'll go over to... Oh, I can't unlock. All right, I haven't unlocked yet. Which one do I do? Which one do I do? Do I go and do it and forget the tools already? How much is it? It costs 20 for that. We can treat it later. Yeah, I'm doing it. Water's the problem. Let's do it. So I want you to switch over to that one. Bring in some nasty water, and then I'm going to turn you on. Oh, you're already someone working there. Oops. And you're going to bring in the nasty water and turn it into good water. And it comes in twice as fast. So we're getting double the nasty water. Which then will be cleaned. If only we had mushrooms. That would be a good thing. But we will wait for this one. We need 20 more. Science. Feels as easily readable as other games. Yeah, I'm not having troubles with it. It's a lot. It's loud. It's very loud. I like it. It's different. I like it just because it's different. But yeah, I'm not having trouble with it. Especially with like the bright green water and yeah. Like I'm getting screamed at by it. One in the kitchen, but they're not doing anything in there because there's no seeds. This guy's working now? Yep. So in 6.7 days, we will have 20 clean water. That doesn't seem like a very good system. It seems like well, one person's working it. So one person instead of 4. Because right now, 4 people are making 10 water in 2.7 days, but I got one person making 20 water in 6.7. But it's also using mushrooms. I don't know that I like that. Takes just as long. It's just less people heavy. Not sure I'm a fan of that. We need more science. And I think what I'm going to do is I may take you off the kitchen and put someone else over here in science so we can bring in a bit more knowledge per day. Because we got to get that tool thing done. So it stops yelling at me about it. Get some tools and build ourselves a bartering outpost so we can maybe barter for some water. It would be nice also to get some better housing. The satisfaction did go up, though. Where do we get a social building? Social or culture? I may not have any of those yet. Yeah. I have well-being, which is the healthcare. These are all just decorations. Pause you. We'll get you shortly. I'm not seeing any new mushrooms coming in, which is a problem. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. And those I think I've got enough of. I got enough food. There's a lot of these bushes around. In fact, you're getting all of them. Can I move? Let's just do one more. We'll just set it up right there. Grab. Do we have whipping cords around? Where? You see whipping cords? Oh, I see them. There's 5 right. There's a little one right there. So yeah, just grab those more bushes. We'll have plenty of food in here. Plenty of berries anyway. Sauropods. We've hit our 300 mark. Tool production is available, which just means it's trying to say, click on it. Okay. Let's build some tools. Tool production. So produces tools from water, of course, and rocks. So I'm going to put this guy. This can be anywhere really, so I'm going to put it out away. I don't know I don't quite understand what the green 20 out of 60 thing is telling me. Like, it's higher over here. I'm not sure what that button's telling me. I don't remember that. I don't remember that in the tutorial. Or from the demo. I don't remember that. Probably something very important. I wonder if I can use not clean water with this. If I can use dirty water to run it. That would make it, that would be better. Maybe. Scattering seeds and seedling give mushrooms. Scattering seeds and seedling and seeding this specimen doesn't yield any seeds, but gives another resource. Oh, we're getting new stuff out of it. Okay. I wonder if... Let's send you on one more journey here. And go look at these mushrooms again. Can you, like, look at the mushrooms maybe a couple times? Look at one of these trees again. And then, I don't remember looking at these. I'm going to look at that. Okay, just keep on looking at that stuff. We need to make 10 tools. We're going to hire somebody here, which we don't have any people. One person's going to work here, and they're going to make some tools. Out of what? Out of stone. Stone and water, which is what we have. We have a decent amount of. I have like one guy available transporting things around. I don't like this toxic water thing. I'm going back to regular. We got a supply, but we got 50 of it hanging around, so we'll use it eventually. Now we also got to build a bartering outpost, which is our next tech, which I think is here. Yeah. So we need 10 tools, and then we'll get a bartering outpost. My chain is getting tools. What's that one? Refrigerator. Oh yeah, houses. Public spaces. So, public spaces for social in the city. Takes a lot of research. Takes 30 of it. I don't want to use all 30 of it just yet. What I want is a few more people in town. Recurring resources over there. Technological artifacts over that way. And tablets over there. So if we go over here, we can send 3 people over there. We gotta stock up on food. If they go. We'll hold off a minute. Because the next cycle, those kids will become adults. So then there's 4 more people. And that, I think, will be enough to send an expedition out there. There's social things we can make. Look at that. Look at that one. We're making some tools. Making crowbars. Or crooks, I guess. And then we get 10 of those. Where are they at? There they are. Thanks to our newly filled warehouses and water towers, citizens are gathering around distribution points, getting fully reinvigorated. The legend of the Chamber of Vestigal, the philosopher who was said to have found an unlimited source of water, is back to what it always was, a skewed fragment of our history, incomplete and distorted. Ooh, you're just going to give me 100 water? Excellent. I like that. We needed it. Okay, I go build ourselves a bartering outpost now. We got fair trade is available, is what we want, which is that one. Pink. So we get ourselves a bartering outpost now. So we can do some trading. Since we're having the area, we have concentrated on our immediate survival, putting all our workforce into constructing first necessity buildings. However, some were neglected in that momentum, and now they're protesting. And are now protesting. Those too young are not fit enough to work, are confined to their homes, or worse, their tents. Elders and children are spared the burden of toil, but have to face the unbearable boredom. A group of children, fed up with their isolation, set up camp on a building site, forcing work to stop for safety reasons. No sooner had they been chased away, they returned to occupy another dangerous building. Dang kids! If we want to alleviate their boredom and keep them safe, the best solution would be to build places dedicated to kids. Alright, you dang kids. You go home and get on your Game Boys or something. Play some Pong. Oh, it interrupted me, didn't it? So we want a bartering outpost, which I think is okay out in this outskirts. Doesn't seem like it matters, so we're going to throw it into these sort of outskirts. Can I put a road on the edge of town here? Yeah. I got a lot of bark. But no bite. 30 toxic water with some rotten resources in there. I gotta find... did I ever find anything that gives me seeds? You know what I think I need to do? I think I need this. There's a seed one in here somewhere. Sowing? Maybe we can try to grow anew. The seeding procedure tends to change. Let's try that. It didn't give me anything, but maybe it gave me something we can do here. As like an additional seeding. Converts resources gained into seeds, providing 50% of the displayed value. So we can like do like, yeah. Right. Missed what that was saying over there. Bartering outpost needs done. We got some of those shingles or bark to come in. We good on water still? I think water is fine. Oh yeah, water is great. Water is too good. In fact, it's so good. I'm gonna lower one on each one, so we can be in a bad place again. And then we're gonna go on a bit of a journey. Our kids have aged up, so now we have people in town. Let's go explore. We're gonna go over here where their recurring resources are gonna be. So let's send an expedition. Let's give them some snacks. We can go out there and do one destination in the area. Do we want more than that? Oh, my start went away. So maybe we just want to go one. Oh, because we don't have, because of capacity. Okay, so we do 1 trip out, 1 trip back. All right. Need bigger backpacks. So next season is going to be a dry season. So it's going to get hot. Temperatures are rising, lakes are drying up, tents are not always able to properly shield their occupants, and houses should be prioritized. So yeah, we got to deal with that. What was that one? It was cheap to get this. Let's go ahead and get that one. That's going to unlock some serpentine benches, outdoor lounges, and tables. I can't make the lounge because I don't have the whatever that is. The tables I can do, and they can go in. Can I get, like, can this little guy fit in here? Oh, it would have been good where that... where that tree is. It would have been perfect. Can I move? Move things? Move things. Excellent. It's going to live right here, then. It might move again. For now, it goes there. Here we go. If they want a table, we'll figure it out. It's invigorating to see the streets so busy with volunteers eager to help their neighbors. This warms my heart. Hard times loom ahead. On our last expedition, we counted our group of analysts who warned us that a particularly harsh dry season was coming. Far from ready to take such action, such a challenge. Temperate season is a chance for us to stock up on toxic water without having to waste time filtering it. Treatment can wait, because the dry season certainly won't. Once we have accumulated enough water, we'll be able to resume distribution. Aha! I understand, because we're not going to be able to get any water out of here, so we might as well get something quick. And then we can fiddle with doing that later on. I get it. Okay, I get it. So we'll do that. We'll, I'll go ahead and switch over now. We want that one. Let's make sure we get a bunch of that stuff brought in, and we can still have water coming in, even when we don't have water to get. So the bench is done. We got 5. We need 1 more social. I suppose we'll put in a table, which is... Tables are big, and it's just like the same price. So I'm just going to put another bench on the other side. Kids wandering in the city now have access to some suitable places. Yeah, they got a bench. Benches and tables have been installed so that everyone can meet and play outside without disturbing the other citizens at work. It's all rudimentary. When we have more resources, we'll set up a more sophisticated meeting place. It's good enough. I'm not going to make another one. 3 citizens are homeless. Well, they shouldn't be. They should get a house. What is back there? Is there a house back there? Fine. Oh, is it working? Is it working? We have fungus. We have more fungus. Hooray! It's working. If that's happening, can I have you do that as well? Like, we're picking those and berries and more berries. Maybe there's a lot of berries over there. Maybe what we should do on zone 3. Nothing really going. This isn't really reaching anything. Maybe on zone 1. Oh, you're the only. That's the only place I'm getting those cabbage plants, aren't, isn't it? Okay, fine. Zone 2, which is this one. I'm gonna cancel it because I'm gonna change it over to a seeding area. I'm gonna do something like some seeding. It's gonna make. Hey, it's gonna make seeds. Oh man. Plant for the following action: seed. Oh yeah, those. And it'll make seeds, and then we'll finally have seeds in this place. Okay, cool. Okay, we got 9 people not working right now, so let's make sure we get some water brought in. And so I can give... I don't want to do that. I can give water for heritage points. And I can change all my food into rocks. There we go. Mushrooms and seeds are coming in finally. Cool. Expedition is almost there. We got 33 science. Can I afford a house? No. I need what? What is that green stuff? I need planks. Okay. Saving wood. We could use thorns in the making of tools by pulverizing them. Reduces the cost. What do I want next? Textiles for Weaver Workshop. This is what? This is a civil catering? I can't afford it. Sun awnings in public places to allow citizens to enjoy the outdoors while protecting themselves from the sun gives us a shade bonus. Which is why I got that tree there. Is this like additional recipes? I don't have anything, but I'm about to have seeds. Oh, hey. Requiring various cooking times to eradicate their toxic sauropods and vegetables can still make satisfactory meals. So we want that. Because, yeah, we want this. What's it cost? It costs that to make it. I'm going to do it because I think it is going to give me a new recipe. Right? Yeah, we make pod stew. We got enough of that. For that. Okay, we're going to hire a cook in there. We have reached our expedition. Welcome to the forest area. There are 3 new destinations in this zone. One of them has recurring resources. We want to go to that. I don't know if we have the ability to go to that. Do we have any food? We got 8 berries. Maybe we'll find some berries. There's a cave. There's a camp. There's a camp. Let's go to the camp. Hopefully they'll give us some snacks while we're there because we need a Twix or something while we're there. How's everything resource-wise looking? I think everything's good. Are we going to harvest those seeds also when we do that? I'm going to guess so. Since we get 50% of them. Our social has dropped a little bit, so we could put in one of these benches. Where was it? Social is that one. Put another bench in. People love benches. Especially those curvy ones. Oh, man. I've never been so excited in my life. I see those curvy benches. So they're working now, and they should be... It's just some things are missing. They shouldn't be, though. Maybe they just haven't been hauled over there yet. Gotta be, because we've got plenty of that stuff. We can make some tasty stews. Okay, maybe this is it here. Nope. I wonder. Where's our tool production? There, we got 20 of them. Okay. The factory I turned off also because I was worried. But I still have, can you see it? Yeah. I still have a good supply of things. So I'm not going to turn that on until that looks bad. Until it gets lower anyway. Oh, it's on hold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Okay, so now stuff will get hauled over there. Now they'll stop. No, they've been just sitting there, just chatting. Now they cook. Okay, cool. And is it still bringing in water? It's still bringing in water, even though we're in... Oh, no, next season. Next season's the hot season. Right now it's temperate. So let's get a stockpile of this stuff. Drank 145 last time. But we're bringing in a ton of it. We got enough housing for 7 more people. I think the next batch might go on this side. It's got to be in this range, wherever. Or actually, it's really got to be in like the water tower range. Maybe the cellar range. I forget. It needs to be placed near houses to supply them. Allows your citizens to store the following. So yeah, it needs to be near this. So I think we'll just fill in this little spot here with houses. I suppose we could do it now. It just takes some of those shingles. I call them shingles. It takes bark. We got plenty of bark. Or we could wait, because we'll be able to get this one soon. As soon as we know what a plank is. Where do we make planks at? Oh, hey, we do want that one. Can I do that? I can do that now, actually. How do we make planks? It uses thorns in the making of tools. I don't know where we get that resource. Oh, maybe it's tree trunks. I got 35 tree trunks. Did it say planks? It does say planks. At a made at the cutting station. I find a cutting station. I didn't see a search. Where would you be if you were a cutting station? You'd be over here. I was shearing. I don't know. I don't know. It might be somewhere like further on. Like there's woodworking. But that takes planks, so it's got to be before that. Maybe we'll just find some. Yeah, not sure. So I do want to get this one though. I should collect resources on plants. So that's going to be further on the line of like taking care of our plants that we're harvesting. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh. It really wants these basins, and I probably should listen to it just in case this dry season is really bad. See, like that one's 0 of 60. This one's 40 of 60. I don't know the difference. I don't know what that number means. Where's my help? It is that same. It's green though. Yeah, I missed what that meant when I played before. I don't know what that is, but I got something. I got something else for you. My wife today, she reassured me today. She said, "You know what? Don't you worry. You won't die alone." This is this is a happy dad joke. She told me, "You know what?" She reassured me that I wouldn't die alone. She said she'll be there with the pillow. Over wood crafting. Was that over here? I like to go with the happy jokes. I don't know. Yeah, family friendly joke. I don't know. We'll find it. I'm sure we'll get like a thing here about it. Hey, what we find? We found a tea room. Search for a place to rest for the night. Travelers stop in front of a shabby tea house. Despite looking abandoned, the owner comes out to greet him. Her kindness does not hide the fact that her tea is very much diluted and that the sun's rays creep through the holes of the roof. "I'm sorry," she says. "Our partners haven't come back to trade with us for at least a season. We don't have enough material to prepare our walls and improve our tea. Maybe the exploration party could trade resources with the tea house owner. So I can give you some building materials, and we get food. Or I can give you some building materials, and we get food. Oh, okay. Bark, or the rock things. I don't know what I have more of. I don't know. Those. I don't think, enough snacks to go anywhere. I don't know that we can make it back. Are we gonna die? Do we need to just run back? I think we need to run back home. We have 8 remaining satiety. The further the destination, the more explorers you send, the more rations you need to take. It can be dangerous. Doesn't tell me how much I need, though. Ah, we're going to the cave. There's got to be something exciting at the cave. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's how it tells me. Okay, fine, we're going home. Oh, trade 4 drinking water for heritage points. We can do that. Four drinking water? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, 20 mushrooms. That shouldn't be a problem. We'll go ahead and snip that one. The basin will be done in a second, and we just got to get a bunch of water, which we are doing. Now, I got this new thing. Wherever it may be. There it is. So this guy, I think, needs to be down here. This seems to be kind of like where we're putting a lot of that. So, I don't know that it needs to be in range of that, but it's giving me something like maybe it does. So, let's do like that. I kind of think maybe it might be better, actually. I can move it if I need to. Up here where the mushrooms are. But let's see what it does when we build it. I think it is better. It's better up here with these mushrooms. I think we are bringing mushrooms in now, though. Yeah. Mushrooms and seeds. But now that we got it, we don't need seeds. We're making meals now. So we just need 4 more mushrooms. Which we might actually already have coming in. Yep. Build a cutting station. Okay. The nice thing about this, when it's on that, it'll show me. It'll give me the little yellow flag by it. There it is. Walking the plank is what it's called. So part of the... Oh, the lumber mill. Okay. Is that... Do we have a lumber mill? We don't have a lumber mill. It's part of the cutting station. Right. Okay. Okay. Here, I'll put someone in there. And then you're going to... You can prune or notch. Converts the resources into a resin. So we can prune... I guess we'll prune these trees. Yeah, so you would do better up there where the mushrooms are. Let me move you. There. Okay, so the cutting station. I will put you there. There's trees over here. Maybe we're cutting these trees. It's called Synergy. S-Y-N-E-R-G-Y. Oh, hey, ripping that thing out gives me 25 water. Look at that. 10 stone houses. I would love to have 10 stone houses. Can't wait. Okay, so we do want to prune. Oh, I put it a little too far. Okay, well, we'll do these. Giant fungus. And Oh, some people got sick because they ran out of supplies. New trade routes unlocked. All right. Oh, is these in? Oh yeah, we got over there now. But now we can do. Okay. Can I trade at this guy? Oh yeah, look at all those. So we can now turn them from rocks into foods. Okay. So I think maybe I need to back it up because I only can reach that one tree. So I'm gonna try. I don't really want to back it up again. Maybe we'll leave it. It might be okay. So cutting station needs to be here, and it needs to make trunk recycling. So it's going to take branches and make boards. Yeah, so we can either make... Oh, no, you're taking that and make... No, I want to make those. So we'll take the bark, water, boards. That's what we want. People got sick because they didn't make it back with enough supply. We have 7 spots still remaining. I'm debating whether I want to make more tent houses or just wait until we get these stone houses and put stone houses in here. We might be able to open them. We might be able to upgrade them. But we'll see. Hello, Lukester. How's it going? Let's go explore some more. We got what's up here? Oh, there's a tablet up there. There's a desert area down there. We haven't explored the cave yet. Let's go explore that cave. Send 3 people out. Oh, I can give them some meals this time. 1 trip out, 1 trip back. Plus, that doesn't take anywhere near the capacity. Way better. So 3 destinations. Perfect. 1, 2, maybe 2, maybe. Maybe we'll find something else. So they'll pack the bags and head out. Do we actually see them go out? I don't think so. No. Did we? I'm going to go see if we learn new things because I don't recognize... I guess those are just there for design, those guys. I guess we have looked at everything. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Adam. How does this comment cost me an extra 120%? I don't know. How does that comment cost you an extra 120%? You tell me. I don't know where this is going. Oh, that is providing whatever that it's providing knowledge to the surrounding people. Maybe I should leave someone in here. I got a few spare people, I guess. Because that also helps out the town. Because we go from 5 knowledge up to 10. So then our production speed and our science point production goes up because of that. I think. They're going in and they're working. So yeah, that goes up. And now we're at 50%. Yeah, that's good. So keep them in there. Even though they're not doing anything, they're just playing with the claw game. It's important. Okay, lots of water. We're waiting for this heat wave to hit us. Heat wave and some bark. No, not bark. What is it? Whatever it is. Boards. Boards. Where's boards at? Planks. Planks are the word. Refined products. And that's what you're doing. I can't see you guys. You're behind that tree. Can we move the tree? There we go. We got 10 of them made already. Okay. So now we can get houses. Hooray! Oh, no. I got 50 science points needed. Well, never mind. 3 science per day. I only got 3 haulers, so I'm not gonna do that. Among our citizens, we have a family counting 4 generations of our arboriculturalists. Man, this game in like 4-syllable long words or more. Like many others, they had to leave the orchard that used to feed them before it withered. Since their arrival, they had suffered from the lack of common spaces and road networks. Being separated in several smaller houses, they hardly see each other anymore. His great-grandfather's psychological state is deteriorating due to the isolation. They are thinking about going back to their old orchard where they could live together. Unlikely to be able to provide for their needs. This family is but one example of a general trend. Many families and groups have been split up by our city's failings. We should act before some decide to leave our city. What failings? Our city is fine. But they want more tables? Look, you don't have to go through the whole thing. You can just say, hey, boss, give us more tables, and then all would be solved. I can't really get tables for everyone here. Tables are going to be more of a luxury thing. I'll put a table there. You know what? I'm going to give you a table and a bench. And that bench is going to go right next to that table. Yeah. And you can have one over here, too. I'll need some over here because this is where more houses are going to go in. You know, we'll do like one there. This won't do any good right yet, but it will do good. Like that. Houses available. Unlock. Oh, we got stone houses, and stone houses. But it said refrigerated houses unlocked. Yeah. They take bark to make. Oh, those are big. I can't make very many in here. I'm gonna make 10 of these. Well, that's not what I want. How am I gonna fit these in here? I'm gonna have to make another cellar down. I don't really want to build down into I'm gonna move my factory. This thing's way too big. Let's just stash it. I'm gonna stash it way out here. Just get it out of the way so we can put more houses in here next to my cellar. So we have 3 different houses. I put those are regular stone houses. We have regular stone houses. What's the difference? Other stone houses. Maybe they just look different. It's hot. The hot times have arrived. We need more of those rocks. We're making the planks. Ooh, it got all dried up and unpleasant. We're gonna yank those out. And we'll get some of these too. To bring in some so we get those houses done. Okay, so these have all dried up. I'm assuming that means oh hey, it tells you right there. So heat has an impact on production speed. Okay, so we don't need anyone here anymore. So we're gonna close this one up and everyone go home. You guys can continue working. That one has that's what the number is. That number is how much heat is going to affect that place. So that one had a high number there. This one has a low number. That's what it means. I understand. Okay. It's all making sense. Rick and Morty. The graphics. Cut that one out of the ground. Because we got 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we can get them all in here. Okay, we need a lot of these boards, but they're doing it. We can do trade though. We've got the outpost. We can say like if we've got too much of something, like for instance, I don't want to give them my food though. That sounds like a bad idea. I can give them my vegetables up. Maybe we should wait until it's not summer season though. It does remind me of something, but I don't know what it. I don't know what. Like some... I don't know. It reminds me of some show or the art style. I don't know what it is, though. Almost like a Where's Waldo kind of look. I don't know, like the old Where's Waldo books, magazines. Sable, yeah, yeah. It's just kind of, there's nothing we really do here. We're just kind of like trying to get through the wet times, or the dry times. So I think we're just gonna kind of sit and wait for resources to come in. Oh. Having chosen, that's a freaky cave. Chosen a cave with its back to the wind to rest, the explorers have woken up by a shriek in the middle of the night. They discover a second opening in the cave from which the scary sound seems to be coming. While going through this narrow tunnel, they come across smooth walls, but it's impossible to distinguish which, if any, human tools have been used to make them. Almost imperceptible junction hidden at the side of the tunnel become a metallic slab. It seems to lead to some sort of service corridor. The explorers can either take that corridor or continue searching for the source of the noise. Look at the junction. We found some food. Okay. It's heavy. The round shape allows the explorers to get it to roll. Behind it, there's dusty containers covered in mushrooms that are neatly stacked on top of another. Yay. We're a little bit overloaded. So let's go over to the camp. Dr. Seuss. Maybe that, but this would be more bulbous and I don't know, it's not wonky. Like maybe like zigzagging or something. Not wonky enough. Maybe that. Got everything in here. We just need more. Well, we got people, I guess. Let's crank up some planks because we need them. Get that done. Our food supply is dwindling fast. I'm gonna make sure we get these rocks picked up. Is there rocks like further out that we can scrounge up that doesn't eat into my supply? No. None. Okay, they've reached their destination. Smoke rises from the windows of a soot-black cabin. Inside, the explorers discover a technician fighting a very noisy machine that snaps and creaks at regular intervals. After a while, the technician gives up. She says the machine is a press and that she is hoping to print a survival almanac for the nearby villages. She wants to teach other people how to find underground springs or distinguish toxic mushrooms from those that filter water. Now she needs some paper to print her almanac, from resin for the ink as well as the necessary tools to repair the machine's fan. I guess I've played too many of these games where, like, in this sort of post-apocalyptic or whatever desert survival thing where, like, you go and there's some hermit living in this shack and they're sitting there with this, like, machine that's beeping and they're not fixing it to help anybody. They're gonna, like, fix it up so they can eat you or something. I don't have paper fiber. I'm turning around, I'm leaving. Can we go over here? I guess we can make it over there to the lake shores. Yeah, we got the food. We'll go head over that way. Am I missing one? Oh, I made 7 houses for... I made more than... What? Oh, it's still being built. Okay. So that should be all of them. Yeah. So as soon as that one's done, we'll be set. And our foods are going fast. They still got food coming off of there. I could say add another person here. Might help bring in a little more food. You're pruning those. You can also notch to make things into resin. Sure. Let's notch. Now that it's all dried up, I should be able to like run over here and pick things up. Or maybe scrounge things from the water. Can I do that? No. Mobius. Yeah. Oh, we're out of that. We're out of the that stuff. There's a bunch of those I saw. Okay, we might be able to change it over. No. I've been saving my research up because I haven't had anything to get. I'm about to get this tech done, so I wonder if I should save it for something else, though. Saving wood. I'll use thorns to make tools. I think I'm going to save it up because I'm going to get I'm going to finish this in just a second, and then I'll get something else that'll pop up and say, hey, do this one instead. So we'll follow that. How are we doing now? There we go. Three destinations in this zone. We found anything? We've got... Can we go anywhere? Yep. So we can go to the chasm, to the island, to the glade. Let's go to the glade. Yeah, the water will come back. It's just the dry season. So we're on day 25 of 40. Once we hit day 41, it's a new season. It's going to be temperate. You can see our zones here. And so that's kind of the game. As you go through, you'll get worse and worse seasons that will kind of mess up and make your place kind of terrible. Who's raiding us? Rual? I'm sorry. Thank you for the raid. Rual? Storage? Thank you for the raid. Since settling, our resources have run dry and become inefficient for our population. Some suggest rationing to make food we have left last as long as possible, but others wish to contribute differently. A group of citizens started to fast, refusing to take their rations so others get full meals. Day after day, we see them becoming emaciated, sitting motionless near their homes. However admirable this sacrifice is, we can't let it happen. If our fellow citizens continue to refuse to eat, they will eventually starve to death. Make more food, it says. Teammate of Blind and Bloody Drongo. Oh, okay. Well, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your name. The food's a little low. Well, we need some snacks, but we've got 14 days. If we get real bad, we can exchange our snacks. Where's our resources? I don't know how many of these we actually have. I think we don't have much. But we can exchange them for other snacks. Like that. There we go. We got 37 of them. Yeah. Just bring a little bit in at least. Raw. Okay. Thank you. Each day more and more people come to us asking for supplies. Naturally, we don't want to turn anyone away, but we're forced to weigh the urgency of each request while the others wait in line. By the time we're able to come to the aid of those whose needs we deemed less urgent, the situation is likely to have deteriorated. Invest in our treatment center. Obtain some soft fibers. Do we know where to get soft fibers from? Is that what you are? Soft fibers is the... Okay, soft fibers is that. So we need to get like the civil catering tech. That one costs those fibers. So we need to get... No. I don't see the thing showing me which one. Is it that? No. Normally they have this little symbol on them. I can't get that one because I need... Well, maybe I can. I just need a ton of heritage. This one just stores food and distributes it. This one takes soft fibers to make. Those are the two it wants me to get. Maybe I can make them now. I bet I can. Right down it. There it is. Yeah, the old research labyrinth. Let's look at this. So, anything in here are gonna give me. There it is. Okay, so the arborist workshop working on that tree, the hatted tree. Those trees are way far away. That's the only thing we can get it from? Well. Okay, so this guy has to work on it. But it's so far away. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's right there. Ha! You're making... Oh, those are new. So you're getting resin off of those things. So if I get another task of pruning, we can prune these and get... look at that. Hey, it all worked out well. I'm giving you the person for that. Cool. I'm going to lower you down because we don't need all those boards anymore. I will put in... We'll grab some of those. Let's see what the expedition has for us. Explorers come across a glade. At the center is a very smooth pedestal, lacking the ruggedness of a rock or the coolness of metal. On it lie some pieces of crumbly stone marked with familiar patterns. It's a broken knowledge tablet. Next to it, the explorers find a strange circular table lit by some turquoise symbols. It's a control console, but to control what? Oh, down 15 knowledge. Fix the tablet. Boo. I don't think we can go anywhere else. Oh, we can. We can go to the chasm or the island. Let's go to the island. Maybe we'll get some food. Oh, does this one take less? Too late. Okay. We need to wrap up the stream here pretty soon. But we'll see if we can like pull through this heat wave though. So cultivate civil engineering is ready. This one is? No. This one? It lies. So I have enough science points, but I don't have the soft fibers. Which they should be coming in. I got 2 people working on it. And they should be trimming and sawing and plucking and whatever. We do have food coming in. Slowly. Can we change it over to... We have some of those seeds now. Actually, we might have enough. We have 46 seeds now. Maybe we should change this over to a rough porridge. Add another person in there. Add a few people because it's going to be a lot more efficient. There we go. 3 days, we make 10 snacks. 10 foods. 10 meals. Soft fibers, we got them. Okay, so let's get these. Cultivate civil engineering. Hey, we made it. I kind of need to expand my boundaries here. We could do it. Oops. We'll buy an extension. It has to be kind of on the edge, so we can't... Like, I've got farming land over here, and I got farming land over here, so I don't really have a lot of space to expand to. That's going to be all watery. I could go out here. Where do I want to go with this? Over there. I can do it again. We're a little bit overpopulated here. Population is exceeded. Housing satisfaction is divided by 2. Spread out my citizens into several districts or improve the district's score to increase the limit. You can get multiple districts. I, of course, just have the one. Can we upgrade you or anything yet? No. Can we make... We could make another... We could do another one. Right, because those trees are over here. We can make a whole nother district. It's kind of... Sorry. It's kind of like the way the game... It's kind of meant to be played, because you'll end up with like a specific districts for specific things. Like we saw, this is sort of like a crafting district. We could have a farming district elsewhere and, you know, specialize them. We want to build a Hall of Wisdom here, which we're going to put... I'm just going to throw it over here. It's in range. Out of the way. Need some stuff. Which we can get not from this side. Here we go. Are they there? Mechanical Maw. Camp is deserted, though not quite idle. An irrigation grid, vast and complex, continues to supply the food gardens. By following the canals, the explorers find a biomechanical pump located near a lake. A skeleton split in half is wrapped around the device like a multitude of ribbons tangled in a drawer. A few rags remain on his shoulders. He has more clothes than flesh. Do we free the body without using tools, or free the body with tools? Nah, we'll use some tools. The slightest mistake could cause the gravest of injuries. The explorers must use their tools to create a lever effect and pry open the brace holding the body in place. Should they lack the strength to overcome the grip, the brace will shut back tightly around their fingers. Thankfully, 2 halves of the skeleton fall pathetically as soon as its opening is wide enough, landing on the sand at the bottom of the lake. Explorers collect what is left of the body as to prepare it for eternal rest. Turn their attention back to the device. I got some water and I got some artifacts. And we're full up. But I don't think we can go anywhere else. Oh, it can go somewhere else. Okay. I guess because we're finding food while we're out there, we can go further. Makes sense. So my social is bad because we're overpopulated. And I can increase my... Buying extension, I don't think did anything. So, what can I do about that? Maybe if I change them from tents into, like, real houses, they would like that. Let's try that. So maybe we move a couple folks. I don't know if I can fit one there because of those trees and stuff, actually. So I can put one, like, over here. Problem is these are 2x2 and the houses are 3x3. So it's not a very good replacement. And then we'll build a house over here. Like that. Get rid of those 3 and put 2 more in. Now, you guys hold... How many? 2 people in each one? And you hold 3 people in each one, so it's not much of an upgrade. But I'm hoping that the like, it will help with the overpopulation. I don't think they can stay on that side because of the it's out of range of the granary. Migratory trail. After a long descent to the bottom of the tectonic rift, Explorers find a strange contraption that looks like a rail for transport. It's made of angular layers of brown keratin. There's just numerous pockets help collect moisture, and there is an abundance of fibrous plants growing there. It seems to continue all along the rift and even beyond at the valley's 2 V-shaped nooks. The party makes out little tunnels that seem to continue further. They continue exploring, but it would be a shame not to collect the plants. They walk further, the rail develops a more organic and oozing appearance. Unlike what they first discovered, the substance seems to consist of kind of resin. Pieces of keratin look flexible, as if they had just been dropped. Low roars shake the cave. Whatever's left of those traces isn't far. Go say hello. A gigantic mollusk, illuminated by the bluish reflection of the rock faces appears before the explorers. Its sticky surface is drier at the back and partially ripped, revealing several superposed keratin layers? Superimposed? Corresponding to the creature's trail. It seems to swallow gravel as it slithers past and digest it to produce organic matter. Do we collect the resin, or do we collect the rotten stuff? I'll take the resin. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rotten stuff. We don't have that tech yet. Okay, I don't have more. I do have more extra, because I've got still remaining satiety of 36. So we could go somewhere else. We could go explore the swamp area. See what's going on over there. Check out the place. I ignored the deserts that were nearby. There might have been more people out there or something. This civil research, we need heritage, like 40 more heritage points and a lot of meals before we get that one. We need to call it a day, though, so this is probably a good place to wrap it up. My tents are in a bad place here. I'll fix those real quick. This is Synergy. It is out in 1.0 now. I played the demo forever ago, but it's out now. Full release and on Steam. And we made it through a temperate season. And there's another dry season coming up. So all my nasty green water will turn into not nasty green water. Probably important to do this. So we can get some more water brought into this place so we don't die because we are out of water because I forgot to turn it on. But yeah, we made it through the dry season. Hooray! I call that victory. The game that takes place on the giant dino thing is The Wandering Village. You know what this one reminds me of that a lot. Maybe a little bit art style, but yeah, it just sort of has that same feeling to it, I think. Same colony building vibe where you're building here and you're sending out explorers. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities with the two. For sure. There's also so I played in normal mode. There's also harmony mode if you want to play like on not. This was the stressful mode. There's the harmony mode. If you want to play, just make it. Just want to make a town, you know. Yeah. There is Synergy. Came out on April 16th. Yeah, it's cool to see that one. So I played it. I don't know how long ago it was, but there was a demo of this a long, long time ago, and I hadn't played it since then. So it's cool to see where it has gone since then. Ooh, look at those. You see those farms? Look at that. Farms? I didn't get farms and like aqueducts or whatever. Huh. Channels, water channels. All right. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you here tomorrow, and we'll play something else.